Nor night, nor day, no rest his, but weakness to bear the matter thus. Mere weakness. If the cause were not in being part of the cause, she, the adulteress, for the harlot king, is quite beyond mine arm, out of the blank and level of my brain plot proof. But she I can hook to me, say that she were gone, given to the fire, a moiety of my rest might come to me again. Who's there? My lord, how does the boy? He look good rest tonight. 'Tis hoped his sickness is discharged. To see his nobleness conceiving the dishonor of his mother, he straight declined, drooped, took it deeply fastened, and fixed the shame on it himself. Threw off his spirit, his appetite, his sleep, and downright languished. Leave me solely, go see how he fares. Fie, no thought of him. The very thought of my revenges that way recoil upon me. And himself too mighty, and in his parties his alliance let him be, until a time may serve for present vengeance. Take it on her. Camillo and Polixenes laugh at me. Make their pastime at my sorrow. They should not laugh if I could reach them, nor shall she within my power. You must not enter. Nay, rather, good my lords, be second to me. Fear you his tyrannous passion more, alas, than the queen's life, a gracious, innocent soul, more free than he is jealous? That's enough. Madam, he hath not slept tonight, commanded none should come at him. Not so hot, good sir, I come to bring him sleep. 'Tis such as you that creep like shadows by him, and do sigh at each his needless half-heavings, such as you nourish the cause of his awaking. I do come with words as medicinal as true, honest as either, to purge him of that humor that presses him from sleep. What noise there, ho? No noise, my lord, but needful conference about some gossips for your highness. How? Away with that audacious lady Antigonus. I charged thee that she should not come about me. I knew she would. I told her so, my lord. On no displeasure's peril and on my mind, she should not visit you. What? Canst not rule her? From all dishonesty she can, in this, unless he take the course that you have done. Commit me for committing honor, trusted, he shall not rule me. La you now, you hear, when she will take the rein, I let her run, but she'll not stumble. Good, my liege, I come, and I beseech you hear me, who professes myself your loyal servant, your physician, your most obedient counselor, yet that dares thus appear so in comforting your evils, than such as most seem yours. I say I come from your good queen. Good queen. Good queen, my lord. Good queen. I say good queen, and would by combat make her good, so were I a man the worst about you. Force her hence. Let him that makes but trifles of his eyes first hand me. On mine own accord I'll off, but first I'll do my errand, the good queen. For she is good, hath brought you forth a daughter. Here 'tis, commends it to your blessing. Out, a mankind witch, hence with her out a door, a most intelligencing bawd. Not so. I'm as ignorant in that as you, in so entitling me, and no less honest than you are mad, which is enough, I'll warrant, as this world goes, to pass for honest. Traitors, will you not push her out? Give her the bastard, thou dotard, thou art woman-tired, unroosted by the dame partlet here. Take up the bastard, take it up, I say, give it to thy crone forever. Unvenerable be thy hands if thou takest up the princess by that forced baseness which he has put upon it. He dreads his wife. So I would you did. Then 'twere past all doubt you'd call your children yours. A nest of traitors. I am none by this good light, nor I, nor any but one that's here, and that's himself, for he, the sacred honor of himself, his queens, his hopeful sons, his babes betrays to slander, whose sting is sharper than the swords, and will not, for as the case now stands, it is a curse. He cannot be compelled to it, once remove the root of his opinion, which is rotten as ever oak or stone was sound. A Calais of boundless tongue, who late hath beat her husband, and now baits me, this brat is none of mine. It is the issue of Polixenes, hence with it, and together with the dam commit them to the fire. It is yours. And might we lay the old proverb to your charge, so like you 'tis the worst. Behold, my lords, although the print be little, the whole matter and copy of the father, eye, nose, lip, the trick of his frown, his forehead, nay, the valley, the pretty dimples of his chin and cheek, his smiles, the very mold of frame and of hand, nail, finger. And thou, good goddess nature, which hast made it so like him that got it, if thou hast the ordering of the mind too amongst all colors, no yellow in it, lest she suspect as he does her children, not her husband's. A gross hag, a lussel, thou art worthy to be hanged, thou that will not stay her tongue. Hang all the husbands that cannot do that feat. You'll leave yourself hardly one subject. Once more take her hence. A most unworthy and unnatural lord can do no more. I'll have thee burnt. I cannot. It is an heretic that makes the fire, not she which burns in it. I'll not call you tyrant, but this most cruel usage of your queen, not able to produce more accusation than your own weak-hinged fancy, something savors of tyranny, and will ignoble make you, yea, scandalous to the world. On your allegiance, out of the chamber with her were I a tyrant, where were her life? She durst not call me so. If she did know me one, away with her. I pray you, do not push me. I'll be gone. Look to your babe, my lord, 'tis yours. Jove send her a better guiding spirit. What needs these hands? You that are thus so tender are his follies will never do him good, not one of you. So, farewell, we are gone. Thou traitor hast set on thy wife to this, my child, away with it. Even thou that hast a heart so tender o'er it, take it hence and see it instantly consumed with fire. Even thou and none but thou, take it up straight. Within this hour bring me word 'tis done, and by good testimony I'll cease thy life with what thou else callest thine. If thou refuse and wilt encounter with my wrath, say so. The bastard brains with these my proper hand shall I dash out. Go take it to the fire, for thou settest on my wife. I did not, sir. These lords, my noble fellows, if they please, can clear me in it. We can. My royal college, my royal liege, he is not guilty of her coming hither. Your liars all. Beseech your highness, give us better credit. We have always truly served you, and beseech you to esteem us. And on your knees we beg as recompense as our dear services past and to come, that you do change this purpose, which being so horrible, so bloody, must lend on to some foul issue. We all kneel. I am a feather for each wind that blows. Shall I live on to see this bastard kneel and call him me father? Better burn it now than curse it then, but be it, let it live. It shall not neither. You, sir, come you hither, you that have been so tenderly officious with Lady Marjorie, your midwife there, who saved this bastard's life, for 'tis a bastard, so sure as this beard's grey. What will you adventure to save this brat's life? Anything, my lord, but my ability may undergo and nobleness impose. At least thus much, I'll pawn the little blood which I have left to save the innocent. Anything possible. It shall be possible. Swear by the sword thou wilt perform my bidding. I will, my lord. Mark and perform it, seest thou. For the fail of any point in it shall not only be death to thyself, but to thy lewd-tongued wife, whom for this time we pardon. We enjoin thee, as thou art liegeman to us, that thou carry this female bastard hence, and that thou bear it to some remote and desert place quite out of our dominions, and that there thou leave it, without more mercy, to its own protection and favor of the climate. As by strange fortune it came to us, I do in justice charge thee, on thy soul's peril and but thy body's torture, that thou commend it strangely to some place where chance may nurse or end it. Take it up. I swear to do this, though a present death had been more more merciful. Come on, poor babe. Some powerful spirit instruct the kites and ravens to be thy nurses. Wolves and bears, I say, casting their savageness aside, have done like offices of pity. Sir, be prosperous, and more than this deed does require, and blessing against this cruelty fight on thy side, poor thing condemned to loss. No, I'll not rear another as issue. Please your highness, posts from those you sent to the oracle and come an hour since. Cleomenes and Dion, being well arrived from Delphos, are both landed hasting to the court. So please you, sir, their speed hath been beyond account. 23 days they have been absent. 'Tis good speed foretells the great Apollo. Suddenly will have the truth of this appear. Prepare you, lords, summon a session that we may arraign our most disloyal lady, for as she hath been publicly accused, so shall she have a just and open trial while she lives.